He put his hand on my arm. He said, "Mommy, I love you." And then he like leaned in and gave me a hug, and I was just like, oh my God, stab me in the heart, kid. Could you be any sweeter? Hi guys, it's Amanda with Eat, Pray, Crunch, and since it is after Christmas now, I thought that I would do a little haul for mostly the things that we got our kids for Christmas. If you watched my Christmas tag, you probably saw that I'm not huge on the whole materialistic aspect of Christmas, but you know, having my own kids now, I do really enjoy giving them gifts that are meaningful to them, like toys that I know that they will enjoy. So, and of course their grandparents spoil them rotten. That's just kind of what grandparents are supposed to do. We actually coordinated with the grandparents too and kind of had a theme for what we wanted to get the kids for Christmas this year. And that theme is a kitchen. You probably saw in one of my hauls, we got a play kitchen, and then we coordinated with all the grandparents to get all the accessories for that. So, and then there were a few other things that we got our kids as well. Bill and I just got each other a few necessities as well. So I just thought that I would show those to you today. And before I show you all that, I really just want to emphasize that like the greatest gift that I had this year was having my family all together for Christmas. I love my family so much, and having my own kids now and being able to share Christmas with them now is just so special to me. You know, it's something I dreamed about for so long when I was younger, and like when we were going through our infertility, I remember thinking at the holidays like, oh, you know, I just really want kids of my own for Christmas, you know, and now we do, and it's really special. And so that is truly the greatest gift of all. And along those lines, I just have to share this little story. The day before Christmas, I was eating breakfast with Alex, and he is such a sweet, tender little guy. He just kind of looked at me. He put his hand on my arm and he said, "Mommy, I love you." And then he like leaned in and gave me a hug, and I was just like, oh my God, stab me in the heart, kid. Could you be any sweeter? And so it's just like things like that on Christmas. Like, oh my God. I love my kids, truly. Greatest gift in the world for Christmas. So that said, let me go show you our Christmas gift haul. All right, here is the Christmas haul. I think I'll start out with the play kitchen. So this thing came in a box and Bill had to assemble it. And let me tell you, I'm really glad that I'm married to an engineer, because it was pretty complicated and it took a lot of tools and the directions weren't clear, but I'm really glad that he was able to figure it out. It took him several hours one night, so bless his heart. So I absolutely love this play kitchen. Like this would have been a dream when I was a kid. This thing is so fancy. It has a little freezer and a little refrigerator, even a little water and ice dispenser. It even has a little chalkboard for writing a list. How adorable is that? And then over here, they actually have a little phone, which is really cute. A little outdated now that most people have cell phones, but I don't think the kids will care. They have a microwave and little burners and an oven. And they even have a dishwasher with all the settings. Isn't that so cute? And there's a sink and a little shelf there and a little counter. This was the one thing that we splurged on. Being that we really value food in our house and cooking things, and that's really a value that we want to pass on to our kids, we felt like this was a worthwhile toy investment. We're not super big gift people, and when we do gifts, we want them to be meaningful and not just random stuff. And so we actually coordinated this whole kitchen theme with my parents and Bill's parents and his brother. And so we all went in on together getting a full kitchen and play food set as well. And so I thought that would be really meaningful. They're not just getting random things from the family, but we're all working together, pitching in to get something that is really versatile toy, you know, something that's meaningful, something that the kids will use for a very long time, which I think they will. So there it is. And let me show you some of the little details of the play food and utensils and stuff that we got. I got these little stainless steel utensils. I thought they were adorable. And I just love that they're stainless steel and they're just like the real thing. I would have been so excited about that when I was a kid, having little utensils that are kid size but very real looking. And back here we have the utensils. We have a little spatula and a ladle. So little stainless steel ones as well. And then up here, I got these. You've seen some of these in my haul before, but I'll show them to you in the kitchen. But there are a couple, these are IKEA play bowls and plates. And they actually are real ceramic. I think they're pretty sturdy. They're really thick. And these little utensils came with the bowl and plate set. I got these together as a set at the consignment shop for a really good price. And so I thought those were really cute because those are very lifelike as well. They're actually stainless steel. Bill and I got the whole kitchen and the utensils for the kids. And then our parents and his brother went in together to get all of the food. So I told them that I'm a big fan of wood toys when possible. You know, we're okay with some plastic, but I do like to get wood when possible. And Melissa and Doug, they are always fantastic quality, non-toxic, and I just really love their items. And so we got a Melissa and Doug fridge food here. So that has, as you can see, like cheese and juice and lunch meat and yogurt and butter and waffles and milk. And then over here are the pantry items. They've got some baking supplies, some snacks, some canned goods, that kind of thing, and condiments. And then here is the vegetable set. Most of those, the bigger vegetables are what came in that set, and then the littler ones are the ones that came with the little pots and pans that we got for them. And I just love that the vegetables, they're actually, the bigger ones are actually life size. So I think that the kids will really like that they're so real looking. Turns out that two of our family members had miscommunicated and they ended up getting two of the same thing. I think they both got the fridge food or something. So one of them took the other one back and is currently exchanging it for the slicing fruit. And I don't know if you've seen these Melissa and Doug foods before. We actually have one down here, which is like a little sandwich making set that I think is so cute. But the fruit one, they give you a little knife like this, a little wooden knife, and the fruits all stick together with Velcro like these do. And then the kids can slice the fruit. So I think that that's just such a cute idea. So that's how we'll be getting fruit for our collection. And then, like I mentioned, this is a little sandwich making kit. There's, you know, sliced veggies and cheese and meat. And then these four little ones were Melissa and Doug food groups is what they called it. So they have like the fruits and vegetables down here. So we even have some more produce there. They have the breads and the grains and fish and eggs and meat and the dairy. So I think that's pretty cool. We have a pretty complete set of food here with pretty balanced food. So there's the whole kitchen set, and then I'll show you a couple of the other things the kids got here. I showed these in my latest haul video as well, but I got these trucks from our previous pastor, actually, whose kids are a little bit older, and she was selling these for a amazing price. I got these for both Alex and Sophie because I remember I liked playing with trucks when I was a kid in the sand and everything, so, you know, maybe Sophie will like playing with them when she's a little bit older as well. And then over here, these are from the grandparents. We've got a Snoopy for both kids, and we've got a Minnie Mouse for Sophie and a Mickey Mouse for Alex. And all three of these, you know, if you squeeze their middle or their hand or something, they sing a song. And then over here, go with the truck and construction theme. My parents got Alex, I don't know if it's actually Lego or not, but it's these little pieces where you can put together construction equipment. And there's actually a book, and I'm not sure where it went, but it has all the instructions how to put it together, and then there's this little construction area where you can pretend to play with it in the dirt and everything. So for Sophie, we didn't get a whole lot of specific toys and whatnot for her because we have basically all the baby toys and everything we need from having Alex before. So we just wanted to get her a couple sentimental items that were just for her. So these two little sheep, I had a great uncle when I was a kid who was a wood carver, and he used to carve these little figurines and everything for all of the kids in the family. And then he would send them to my grandma, who was a painter, and she would paint a lot of them, or she would make, you know, put wool on them like these little sheep and, you know, paint their faces and their little hooves and everything. And so I used to keep those on my bookshelf when I was a little kid, and I loved those. And so I thought that was sweet of my parents to bring those for Sophie. I don't know if you guys have heard of The Littlest Angel, but it's a sweet little story about a little child who's in heaven, which I guess if you think about that, that's kind of sad, but it's a sweet little story. And as you can see here, this was given to me on my first Christmas, 1984, from my parents. And so this was one of my favorite Christmas things. And when I was a little girl, I loved this Littlest Angel doll that came with it. As you can see, it's pretty worn out because I loved it so much when I was a little kid. I remember when I was in preschool, I remember taking it for show and tell like every day. So I just thought that that would be a sweet little thing to pass on to Sophie since I loved it so much when I was a kid. And then I also just got this classic Guess How Much I Love You board book. I just thought this such a sweet little story, and I just thought that could be something we put in Sophie's room. So this is the other thing that I got for Alex, and it's just this Scholastic, it's basically like a whiteboard marker, and it's this kindergarten workbook. Now, if you guys know Alex, he is 2.5, well, he'll be 3 in March, and he is an extremely verbal little child, and he is obsessed with reading and writing letters, all things academic. He just has such a passion for it, and I saw this when I was at Fred Meyer a few weeks ago, and I was like, Alex is going to love, love, love this. But it's just tracing letters and numbers and words and shapes and all sorts of things. He'll spend like an hour just working on this thing. He loves it. Forgot about this as well. This is from Bill's dad and stepmom. They got the kiddos one of these little interactive play rugs, and it's a little town, and it has it came with emergency vehicles. So it has a little fire truck, a little police car, a little ambulance, and a little helicopter.
And H is for hospital.
H is for hospital, that's right. Look who's coming to help me with the haul. Are you gonna come help me show these people what you got for Christmas? Since Sophie is showing this off here with her one sock on, one sock off, this jacket I got for Bill. This was one of his main Christmas gifts. He really needed a new winter coat. His was getting so old and worn out. I think he had had it since like high school or college even. It was really old, and so it was time. And when I was at Costco a few weeks ago, I saw that they had this on sale, and it seemed like a really good quality, really good, I think it's down-filled actually, so it's a really nice winter coat, and this should last him for a long time. So that was one of my main gifts to him. And then the other one, his birthday is also in early January, so we often combine Christmas and birthday gifts, was that we went to go see the Star Wars movie at the IMAX theater with the 3D and everything. So we did that the other day. We had a little date, and Alex stayed with my parents, and actually Sophie did for the day as well. But Alex stayed for a couple nights. So that was the other gift that Bill got. And then the thing that Bill got for me, he did well this year. He's also not so big on gifts, but when he does do them, he always manages to just get it so right when he gets me gifts. I don't know how he does it. So as you can see, these are little chair massagers for your back. And the reason why I am so excited about this is because I have been dealing with a lot of back pain, especially carrying the kids around. It's just been getting worse and worse as Sophie gets bigger and bigger. It's gotten so bad at some points that I can't get through the day without Advil because my back hurts so bad. And, you know, I am going to physical therapy. I do get massage once a month, but with our insurance, we can't really afford for me to get massage more than that. So, and I do get chiropractic like every other week or so. So I'm doing everything I can do for my back, but I really just need, what I really need is like a massage daily because that's what truly helps my back feel better. We had talked about getting one of these massagers. You know, I'm a massage therapist, so I've always been kind of skeptical of these things, and so, you know, I was always like, well, it's just not as good as a real massage therapist, and, you know, is it really worth paying all the money for one? But let me tell you, Bill went ahead and got one anyway because he said there was one on sale, that these were on sale for a really good price. And he said that he was impressed by how good, like, it's really deep pressure. They call it a shiatsu back massager. I think the brand is Home Medics for both of these. And so, oh my gosh, I am blown away. I'm a massage therapist, so I have really high massage standards. Let me tell you, this thing really gets the deep pressure in the knots in your back. Like, I'm impressed. I truly am. And so it actually has heat and vibration, and this little mat underneath, this part here, that has heat and vibration as well. So you can do like one or the other, or mix them together. And oh my gosh, it is already making a difference. I am trying to use it, if not every day, at least every other day on my back, and I can already tell a difference, that it's helping keep the back pain at bay. It's still there, and it's still bothering me, but it's not so much where it's like I need to just take Advil just to get through the day. Bill did so well with this year. I'm all about not spending money on things we don't need and everything, but now that we have this and it is actually helping my back problem, I am just so thankful that he thought of me and thought of my back and got it for me for Christmas. And it also saves him effort as well, because I'm always constantly, perpetually asking him to get the knots in my back. So it helps out both of us. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this haul. And if you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new around here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you can get a little notification when I put up a new video. If you haven't checked out my Facebook page, go on over and do that. So that's all. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.